Ruben Amorim trying genius new training method after having an entire week to work with players. As the United keeps his huge promise at Man United, Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim will enjoy the rare luxury of a clear midweek this week after his side automatically qualified for the last 16 of the Europa League last month. United finished the league phase of the new Europa League format third in the table, meaning they are one of 8 clubs who have automatically progressed to the first knockout round of the competition. Those who finish between 9th and 24th now face a two-legged playoff tie to try and join United in the last 16, with the first legs of those ties taking place this Thursday evening. The return legs will take place the following Thursday. United went into their concluding league phase fixture against FCSB in Bucharest just under a fortnight ago with the knowledge that a win would be enough to see them through. Second half goals from Diogo Dalot and Kobbie Mainoo sealed a routine 2-0 win. Amorim wanted to avoid the playoff round at all costs, saying ahead of the 2-1 win over Rangers a week earlier, "We need to win it because it is really important for the classification to try and avoid 2 games in the playoffs to have more time to train, so everything is important in this moment." As a result of winning 5 and drawing 3 of their 8 league phase outings, United can plan for Sunday's Premier League clash with Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium without the distraction of a midweek assignment. United have experienced something of a fixture marathon since Amorim's first game in charge on November 24th, playing 20 games in just under 11 weeks. The longest period they went without a game during that time was just 7 days. That 7-day period came between United's 2-2 draw with Liverpool at Anfield, which they had 6 days to prepare for since their previous outing, and their FA Cup third-round triumph over Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. United's performances against Liverpool and Arsenal last month rank as the best they have produced under Amorim thus far, meaning it may not be coincidental that they have come on the back of extended periods of time on the Carrington training pitches. "Obviously, it always helps when you have time to train and to prepare the games a little bit more," said United captain Bruno Fernandes the day after the victory at Arsenal. "It is important. As a result of qualifying for the Europa League last 16 automatically, 9 days will have passed since United's last outing when they arrive at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Sunday afternoon. It will mark the longest gap they have had between matches since the November international break." The Portuguese chief has regularly banged the drum about the importance of getting to spend time on the training pitches at Carrington ever since arriving from Sporting Lisbon 3 months ago. His 3-4-2-1 system has forced United's players to adapt to a completely new way of life. Any transitional period is going to feature setbacks, and United have experienced no shortage of those recently, but getting time on the training ground to continue adapting to the head coach's demands and philosophy should only stand the players in good stead. In other news, Ruben Amorim has stubbornly kept his promise at Man United. Eye-opening stat proves it. Ruben Amorim made a promise to Manchester United fans when he arrived at Carrington in November. The biggest criticism of Erik ten Hag's Manchester United was that the Dutchman's side lacked a style of play. That was something Ineos wanted to rectify when Ruben Amorim was appointed as head coach. Amorim implemented a spectacular style of play at Sporting Lisbon which saw the Portuguese side become league champions. His task is now trying to replicate that style at United. Ever since Amorim's first match against Ipswich Town, United have lined up in a 3-4-2-1 formation with 2 wing-backs either side of a back 3. It is a big change from Ten Hag's system, and players are still adapting 3 months in. Amorim has repeatedly called for patience at United as he gets his ideas across to players, mostly because he has not and will not change his philosophy. Ruben Amorim will not change. After a bright start to life at United, Amorim warned fans a storm will come, and he was spot on as results worsened over the next few weeks. The Portuguese head coach knows it will take time to adapt, but he is willing to suffer short-term pain to achieve long-term results. Call it stubborn or call it determined, Amorim has made up his mind. Amorim stressed that point at the end of December following the 2-0 defeat to Newcastle. "I cannot change my idea in one day because we will lose much more now, so I will try to do it the way I am trying to do it," Amorim said. "I adapt for every game, the positioning, the way the players are trying to cope without training, so it's really hard for them. But I maintain my idea. I want to play a certain way until the end. If I change everything now, we are going to lose everything." Man United have changed formation less than any other side. A remarkable report from The Athletic shows that Amorim has kept his promise at United by sticking to his philosophy throughout his time at the club. Their analysis of all 20 Premier League clubs shows that United have only changed their formation in game once this season, the least of any top-flight club. At the opposite end of the table is Nottingham Forest, who have tweaked their in-game formation 19 times so far this season. United's only formation change came under AMORIM after Amad Diallo's late winner against Manchester City. Read more what Ruben Amorim made his Manchester United players do after not good enough performance versus Leicester City. The Portuguese head coach instructed his side to fall back into a 5-4-1 formation, a very similar setup but with both 10 seconds falling back to offer more defensive cover. Other than that, Amorim has stuck loyally to the system that has brought him such huge success. In time, he believes that his ideas will click. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.